In this video, I'm going to show you the adjustments I made to reduce OpenClaw cost by 90%. I'll show you how to set up Kimi K2.5 with OpenClaw, a model that's 5x cheaper than Claude Sonnet and built specifically for agent workflows. Then I'll show you 3 optimizations that stack on top to maximize your savings. Let's get started. First, let's talk about Kimi K2.5, the model making this possible. Kimi K2.5 is a 1 trillion parameter open source model released by Moonshot AI in January 2026. Kimi K2.5 beats Claude Opus on agentic tasks. Actually, full benchmark reports Kimi K2.5 performing better than Claude Opus by 16%. It excels at tool calling, spawning up to 100 parallel subagents, visual understanding, and code generation. It is perfect for OpenClaw because it's built for agents. Now let's talk about the costs. Claude Sonnet 4.5 costs $3 for input tokens and $15 for output tokens per million tokens, whereas Kimi K2.5 costs 1/5 of that. It means it's 5x cheaper than Claude Sonnet 4.5. In the real world, Kimi K2.5 uses almost twice the number of tokens, but still, even after that, it's 4x cheaper than Claude Sonnet 4.5. Now let's see how to set up Kimi K2.5 with OpenClaw. On a side note, NVIDIA offers a free API, but it's too slow for production use. I've used it and each request took like a couple of minutes to complete, so it's not worth it. To get your API key, you can go to platform.moonshot.ai, create your account, log in, and then go to Home and click on API keys. Here you can create API key, give it a name, and you'll get your API key. In my previous video, I showed how to set up OpenClaw securely on Hostinger VPS. If you haven't set it up yet, you can check out that video. I have opened my OpenClaw gateway dashboard. Let's go to config, switch to raw mode, and below the browser, we need to add this section. This is the new section we have added. It contains the base URL as moonshot.ai, and this is where we need to paste the API key. Once this is done, we need to scroll down to agents. In the primary model, we need to change to moonshot/Kimi K2.5 and then click on apply. Once this is done, you can open the terminal for this VPS and restart your Docker by running the command docker restart and your Docker name. You can get the Docker name from here. And now your agent should work with Kimi K2.5. Now let's move on to the 3 optimizations, which would work not just with Kimi K2.5, but with any model you use. First optimization is using Gemini Flash for heartbeats. Now, what are heartbeats? OpenClaw sends a status check every 30 minutes to verify responsiveness. And by default, this uses your expensive primary model. Instead, we can use a cheaper and faster model like Gemini 2.0 Flash Lite, which costs only $0.075 per million tokens. And it is 60x cheaper than Sonnet. This will almost take your heartbeat token cost to 0. And this works fine because heartbeats are just diagnostic I'm alive responses. They don't need intelligence. Now to set it up, we can come back to config and scroll down to agents. Inside defaults, after the models object, we can add this new section called heartbeat. And in the heartbeat model, we can provide Google Gemini to Flash Lite. And then we need to scroll up to the new model section that we added earlier. We need to add the Google provider. So right after the Moonshot object ends, we need to add this new object for Google. So this is the base URL, and this is where you need to paste your Gemini API key. Second optimization is Compaction safeguard mode. This will eliminate the hidden cost killer, which is session bloating. As you use OpenClaw, your session accumulates messages. Every message you send includes the entire conversation history. If you have 10 messages, maybe it's using 20k tokens. If you have 50 messages, it's probably consuming 100k tokens. If you have 100 messages, it's probably consuming 200k tokens. So if you make a query with 20k context, it will probably cost you $0.06. But if you make the same query with 200k context, it will cost you $0.6, which is 10x more expensive for the same question. By default, OpenClaw uses basic compaction. Setting it to safeguard enables chunked summarization specifically for very long sessions. To enable it, we need to come back to our config, then scroll down to agents, and right after we added heartbeat, we need to add another object, which is compaction, and set the mode to safeguard. Don't forget to add comma after this. What safeguard mode really does. It automatically summarizes old messages, keeps recent messages intact, preserves the context quality, and prevents exponential growth. This optimization alone saves you hundreds per month on long running agents. Another thing we need to set up here is LLM model for sub-agents. So we can add the model as Moonshot Kimi K2.5. And then don't forget to go to your terminal and restart your OpenClaw container. Now there is one more thing. It's not an optimization, but it's essential. Just imagine waking up to a $2,000 API bill. So whatever model you're using, you should always set hard limits on every provider for monthly usage. So switching from an expensive model like Claude Sonnet or Opus to Kimi K2.5, which has almost equal capability, and having these three optimizations on top of that will bring down your cost dramatically. You can find the complete config file in my free school community in the description. Do let me know in the comments how much did you save after these optimizations. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.